market afternoon. This undercover sting was set up earlier this week at a truck stop just off I-5 in Lewis County. Over a 6-hour period, up to 10 people were arrested. Those who know what the sex trafficking industry is like say that's not surprising at all. They're glad these crackdowns are happening, but say that's only one solution to the problem. Investigators set up shop Tuesday at the Love's truck stop in Lewis County, just off I-5. An undercover detective went online, posing as someone who wanted to meet a woman at the truck stop for sex. Throughout the afternoon, 5 different women showed up, with 5 men, including David Campagnola, just released from prison last month. He and the other 9 were arrested, but investigators released the women after determining they were victims of sex traffickers.
It is a $150.2 billion industry. And when you look at that in the context, that is bigger than Nike, Amazon, and Google combined.
Jerry Mumaw runs an advocacy organization for trafficking survivors in Olympia. She says most women and some men get involved against their will when they're young teens.
If they don't have a stable support system to surround them, they're so much more vulnerable. And I hear it over and over and over again.
She's glad the State Patrol is increasing its undercover efforts, like Operation Net Nanny, going after those who support the industry. She says the feds shutting down Backpage.com recently should help too. But she says the industry will only truly suffer when the culture changes.
This is not the oldest profession, it is the oldest oppression. These guys that are caught on the stings, they're not nice guys. I've read numerous reports where they've had knives, guns, ropes, zip ties, shovels, tarps.
Mumaw, who herself is a trauma survivor, says society needs to care for the young men and women long before they end up getting arrested or worse.
We need to shift a mindset of society. There's no throwaways. There's not. When
WSP did a similar sting at a truck stop just north of us in Fife on I-5 last month, they had to shut down the operation early because they had too many people. They couldn't arrest all the people that they were busting. They did. We had a car slam on the brakes behind us. Sorry for that little distraction there. Last thing I want to mention, this stretch of I-5 from British Columbia down south to the Mexican border is thought of as a major pipeline for sex trafficking here on the West Coast. Live in Olympia, Drew Mikkelsen, King 5 News.